Good afternoon. Welcome to the Conway Christian Sports Network. We got another exciting matchup of Eagle baseball today as your Conway Christian Eagles take on the Atkins Red Devils. Atkins comes into the game 0-1 on the season after a loss to Baptist Prep, and Conway Christian is 1-1 on the year. They lost the opener to Dover in 10 innings, 8-7, and then bounced back last week with a big-time home win over Bald Knob, a run rule win in 5 innings. We're just about ready for first pitch. As we get ready for that, let's go through the starting lineup for the Conway Christian Eagles. A similar lineup to one they've had in previous games. Here we go. Leading off for the Eagles and starting in center field is going to be Hudson Wheeler. Batting second at shortstop, Xander Stone. Third base is Ace Kohler. Out in right field and batting cleanup today is going to be Preston Elliott. At first base is Kyle Kane. At second base, one of the freshmen starting for the Eagles, Isaiah Brister. DH Kendall Willis. And left field is Caleb McKinney. Behind the plate is Reese Post. And on the mound for the Eagles is senior Eli Brannon. Well, we're ready to go as Brandon steps on the rubber. And here's going to be the first pitch of the game. That one's going to be fouled off down the first base line. And the count goes to 0-1 early on. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball misses a little low, 1-1. This is Eli's second start of the season. He pitched in the opener against Dover. So second look for the senior. He against Dover, he ended up going 3 innings. That ball's fouled off to the right side. Went 3 innings, gave up a hit and a run, walked 1, struck out 5. On the season, his ERA sits at 2.3. So solid start for Eli. Looking to build on that here in his second outing. That ball is going to miss high. Count goes to 2-1. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. Dropped by the catcher. Dropped third strike. He's going to throw it down to first base. And, not in time. Going to call him safe. So the strikeout, but dropped by Reese Post behind the plate. Threw it down there. It was a close play. But they're going to call him safe, and the leadoff man is on for the Red Devils. So Brandon from the stretch pumps one in there right past him for a swinging strike one. Eli got some good life on his fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and quickly he goes up 0-2. Runner at first. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Gonna miss just outside a little bit. Count goes to 1-2. Eli's going to step on. Here's the 1-2 pitch. He's going to miss out again. Count goes to 2-2. Two-two pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's the first out of the ball game for the Eagles. So 1 away, runner still at first base. And stepping in for Atkins is going to be the catcher, Cooper Goodall. Tanner Hegeman, the third baseman, is the runner at first. That pitch is going to miss outside. Gets away from post a little bit, but he's able to recover, hold that runner at first base. The 1-0 pitch, swings and fouls that one down the third base line. Count goes to 1-1. From the stretch, one away here in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one into the first base dugout. Look out over there. It's going to bring the count to 1-2 here. The 1-2 pitch, going to miss high. Count goes to 2-2. Two-two pitch is in there for a call, third strike. So Eli technically now has 3 strikeouts on the inning. The first one had a drop third strike, allowed the runner to get to first base, but he has recovered and gotten 2 more. So there are 2 away here in the top of the first. Runner at first base, and up to bat for Atkins is their pitcher, Cade Bartlett. The 0-1 pitch, runner's going. Post throws down to second base, and it's not going to be in time. So runner advances over to second base on the stolen base. Pitch was a ball, so the count is 1-1. Red Devils have their first runner in scoring position here. That's going to be up and in a little bit. Ball 2. Runner at second. 2-1 count here. 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Here's the pitch, is in there at the knees for a called strike. Count is 2-2. Here with 2 away to the cleanup man, Cade Bartlett. Here's the pitch. Called third strike, and that's gonna end the inning. Eli Brandon looking good to start the game. He strikes out the side and even had a bonus one to start the inning. So the Red Devils get a run, or get a runner on, get him over to second base, but nothing doing as Eli Brandon strikes out the side. We're going to head to the bottom of the first. No score here at Conway Christian. All right, we're back here for the bottom of the first inning. Leading off for the Eagles is going to be the center fielder, freshman Hudson Wheeler. He's had a great start to the season, hitting .625 in 2 games with 9 RBI from the leadoff spot for Conway Christian. See if he can keep that going. First pitch is going to miss high, ball 1. There's a 1-0 pitch. Will stay up and in. Count goes to 2-0. Ball stays high, and the count goes to 3-0 to Hudson Wheeler. .30 pitch is going to be at the knees, called strike. Count goes to 3-1. .31 pitch. It's going to be fouled back, and it's going to get out of play. And the count is full to the leadoff Hudson Wheeler. Full count from the windup. 3-2 pitch is going to be a called third strike at the knees, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here, and that's going to bring up the shortstop for the Eagles, the junior, Xander Stone. Stone had a few RBI in the game last Friday, hitting .200 to start the season so far. Here's the first pitch to Stone. That's going to be a curveball. That's going to stay outside. 1-0. Pitch. It's going to stay up. Count goes to 2-0. Going to step off, reset a little bit. It's 2-0 count to Stone. Hitters count here to Stone from the windup. Pitch in there. He's going to fly one into the center field gap. Center fielder ranges over, and he's going to get under it. So a fly out to center field for Stone, and there are 2 away here for the Eagles. And that's going to bring up Ace Kohler, the sophomore, starting at third base for the Eagles. First pitch going to hop in there, ball 1. Ace, a good start to the year, hitting over 500, a couple RBI. Got on base every time he was up last game. Here's the pitch. It's going to be popped up the right side. Second baseman ranging over. He's under it, and he's able to bring it in. So a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the first for the Eagles. As we head to the second inning, there is no score, no hits. As Brandon will take the mound and see if he can pick things up where he left them off. we'll take a break. 0-0 as we head to the top of the second. All right, we're ready for the start of the second inning. Leading off for the Red Devils is going to be their first baseman, Fisher McKnight. First pitch going to miss inside, 1-0. Brandon's got 4 strikeouts here to start the game. And that pitch is going to hit him, so the leadoff man once again gets on board for the Red Devils. This time be a hit by pitch, and that's going to bring up the center fielder for the Red Devils, Isaac Sims. Excuse me, the second baseman, Ethan Lindboom. That one's tapped to the pitcher's mound. Brandon makes a nice sliding play, flips it over to Kane for the out. Runner's going to move over to second base, but a nice play by Brandon to get the out. There's one away for the Red Devils here in the second inning, and that's going to bring up the center fielder, Isaac Sims, for the Red Devils. First pitch is going to miss. Ball 1. Getting this call here, 1-0 count. Brandon from the stretch gives a look back to second base. Going to deliver to the plate. That's in there at the knees for strike 1. Count moves to 1-1. That one's going to miss low in the dirt. Count moves to 2-1. Reese Post doing a good job back there. Getting his second start in a row as a freshman catcher. Had a good game behind the plate and at the plate hitting. Earned himself another start. The 2-1 pitch is in there for a strike, and the count moves to 2-2. One away here in the top of the second, no score. And that's in there for a call, third strike at the corner. And Brandon's got his 5th K of the day. And there are now 2 away, runner at second base. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Ethan Hillis. Brandon's first pitch is going to miss just inside, ball 1. One 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike, 1-1. Strike 2 swinging there. And Brandon moves ahead 1-2 here, 2 away. To the 8-hole hitter, Ethan Hillis. Here's the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3. And once again, Brandon looking good. He let the leadoff man on, but then proceeds to make a play himself, sliding over there on a little dribbler to his left, and then strikes out the other 2. So Brandon now up to 6 strikeouts through 2 innings. Looking really good. As we are going to head to the bottom of the 3rd, we've got no score here in Conway Christian. We start at the bottom of the 2nd inning here in Conway Christian. We got no score. Leading off for the Eagles is going to be the right fielder, Preston Elliott. He's hitting .375 on the young season, got an RBI. Here's the first pitch of the inning. That's going to miss down and in. Counts 1-0. Second pitch going to miss high as well. It's 2-0 to Preston Elliott. That's going to be at the knees for a called strike, 2-1. From the windup, here's the pitch. He's going to ground that one to the left side. Third baseman's going to charge, make the throw over to first, and it's going to be in time. Ground out to third base by Elliott, and there's one away. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Kyle Kane. Kane hitting .250 on the season. Had a nice base hit up the middle with 2 strikes the other night. First pitch going to be fouled off behind the first base dugout, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss by Kane. Count moves to 0-2. Kane steps back in the box, down 0-2 here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, I think he got a piece of it. Foul ball. So he stays alive. Count stays in 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Kane. That's going to be in the dirt. Good eye there by Kyle. It hops in there. Count moves to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's going to be down as well. Count moves to 2-2. Eagles still looking to get their first base runner of the day. And 1-1-2-3 in the first inning. They have grounded out here to start the third by Preston Elliott. Kyle Kane up has worked the count full after being down 0-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch, line to the shortstop. It's going to eat him up a little bit, and Kane's going to reach base. A hard hit ball to the shortstop. You know, sometimes playing on this turf here, you're not used to it, can give you some problems, and it looks like it did there on the shortstop. He couldn't decide if he wanted to charge or sit back. He sat back, took a big hop on him, and that's going to be an error on the shortstop. And the Eagles have their first base runner of the day. That's going to bring up the second baseman, Isaiah Brister. Time called by the umpire. From the stretch, Kane over at first. He's going to pick back over there. Not going to be close. Fake throw by the first baseman, and Kane does not follow for it. Brister, the freshman, he's got another one that's had a good start to the season. He's hitting .500. He's got 2 RBI. That came in on a 2-out double last Friday. And that pitch is going to miss down in the dirt. Isaiah also came in and pitched Friday night, got the win, his first appearance of the day, or of the season. Went 3 innings, didn't allow a hit or a run. He came in a tough spot with the bases loaded and nobody out. Was able to get out of the inning and pitch the rest of the way, earning himself the win. As we got a little break here, as Atkins is going to take a mound visit. They're going to break, and we'll get back to live action here. As Brister's going to step back into the box. Kyle Kane over at first base. Going to get a lead. From the stretch. Here's the pitch. Brister's going to pop it up to the right side in foul territory. First baseman ranges over, and he's going to make the play. So a foul out from Brister is going to be the second out of the inning. Kane stays at first base. That's going to bring up another freshman, Kendall Willis. Kendall, the DH, he currently is the team leader in runs with 6. Kane's going to take off on a steal. That ball's down in the dirt. Kane's going to be in there safely sliding in with a stolen base, and he's going to move into scoring position for Kendall with 2 outs here. So, like I said, Kendall leading the way with 6 runs. He's got an RBI. He's hitting .500. He reached base every at-bat last game, but only had 1 hit, was 1 for 1. Got hit by a pitch, walked twice. Let's see if he can get a base hit here and get the first run of the game. That pitch is going to miss low, get by him, and Kane's going to move over to third. So a stolen base and a wild pitch. now has the Eagles with a runner at third base, 2 away here. And a 2-0 count to Kendall Willis. The DH hitting from the 7-hole today. Eagles still looking for their first hit. Bartlett, the pitcher for Atkins, he's going to deliver home. That one's going to be grounded slowly to down the third base line. Foul. Coach Whitson makes a nice play over there. Count moves to 2-1 here. Runner over at third base is Kyle Kane. Kendall Willis, another one of those freshmen for the Eagles, getting the start today. His third start of the season. Bartlett's going to come set from the stretch. 2-1 count. 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch home. It's going to be lined to the left side, past the shortstop for a base hit, and the run will score. An RBI single from Kendall Willis. Good piece of hitting there. Hit the ball hard to the right of the shortstop. And the Eagles have the first lead of the ball game. And that's going to bring up the left fielder, Caleb McKinney. Caleb hitting 400 on the season with a couple RBI. Runner at first base. That ball's going to miss inside. Ball 1. Caleb McKinney, the junior. Started the first game at catcher. He started the last 2 over in left field. Kendall Willis at first base gets a lead. Pitch is going to be in there for a called strike. Count moves to 1-1. Willis gets his lead off from first. McKinney's in the box. Pick over to first base. Willis dives back in safely. One count, 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Eagles are up 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's going to stay high for a ball. Up above the shoulders. Count moves to 2-1. On deck for the Eagles is the catcher, Reese Post. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a strike. Willis is going to steal second, and he is going to be out. Nice throw down by the catcher. As the Eagles try and be aggressive there on the base pass, get a runner in scoring position. Unable to do so. So as we come back to start the next inning, Caleb McKinney will still be up to bat, but the Eagles do strike after a 2-out RBI single by Kendall Willis. And as we head to the third inning, the Eagles lead the Red Devils 1-0. right, we're back here for the start of the third inning. Eagles lead the Red Devils 1-0. On the mound for Conway Christian, Eli Brannon has had a great start. He's allowed the leadoff man both times, one on a drop third strike in the first inning and then a hit by pitch. Other than that, he has looked very good. Counts 1-1 here. 1-1 pitch, going to miss low. Two 1 pitch, swing and a miss. Strike two, as he's just, Red Devils have not been able to catch up to his fastball so far. Counts 2-2 to the 9-hole hitter, Jaden Rosario. And that's going to be a swinging third strike. So as we roll the lineup back over to the top of the order, Eli Brannon now has 7 strikeouts as we're in the third inning. That one's going to be fouled into the first base dugout. Again, you can tell they're struggling to catch up to the speed of his fastball. Even when they make contact, it's been to the right side. That's the second or third time it's been fouled in the dugout on that first base side. So 0-1 pitch from Brandon. He's going to bunt it, and it's going to be foul. And the count is now 0-2. So Brandon doing a good job getting ahead in the count here. First time he has not allowed the leadoff man on, so doing a good job. 0-2, one away here in the top of the third. That's going to be in there for a call. Third strike, his 8th strikeout of the day. And there are 2 away here in the third inning. It's going to bring up the shortstop for the Red Devils, Jackson Cohenseeger. First pitch in there for a strike. That pitch going to miss inside as batter's able to dance out of the way of it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch in there. Called strike 2. Pitch is going to miss high. And the count is 2-2. Pitch, ground ball to the shortstop. Stone charges, gloves it, throws, and throws him out. Good play by Stone over there at shortstop, and a 1-2-3 inning for the Eagles. After taking the lead in the bottom of the second, they shut down the Red Devils. And we're going to head to the bottom of the third. Conway Christian leading Atkins 1-0. As we start the bottom of the third inning, Eagles up 1-0 over Atkins. Leading off for Conway Christian is going to be Caleb McKinney. He was up to bat last inning when Willis was thrown out at second base, so he'll get to start this inning back at the plate, reset things. He's hitting, once again, 400 on the season, 2 RBI for the left fielder. First pitch in there at the knees for a called strike. Bartlett, the pitcher for Atkins, going to deliver the 0-1 pitch, and that's not even going to make it to the plate. Hops in there, McKinney watches it. Count moves to 1-1. One pitch is going to be in there for a called strike on the outside corner. And it counts 1-2. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss from McKinney. And that's going to be the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter for the Eagles, the freshman catcher, Reese Post. Reese got his first bit of action the other night. Starting behind the plate, hitting 1,000 to start the season. Another Eagle that reached base every time the other night. First pitch was in there for a strike. That one's going to hop in for the ball. Count moves to 1-1. Got a one-away here in the bottom of the third inning. One pitch is going to be popped over to the right side behind first base, and it's going to land safely foul. Count's going to move to 1-2 here. One away for the Eagles. Top of the lineup coming back up. Hudson Wheeler on deck. So the count's 1-2. Bartlett from the windup for the Red Devils. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ball. Count moves to 2-2. Last inning, the Eagles scored. They had 2 outs, nobody on. Kane reached base, moved over to second on a steal, third on a wild pitch, and then Kendall Willis, the freshman, with a base hit through the left side, scored him. And that's the only action we've really had so far at the plate. The 2-2 pitch is going to be in there for a ball, and the count runs full. So Reese Post going to step in. Full count, 1 away. Here's the wind in the pitch, and that's going to be low. Ball 4. So a nice at-bat there from Reese Post. Draws the walk. And the lineup's going to roll back over to the leadoff man, Hudson Wheeler. Atkins going to take a mound visit as they do that. Bryce Keithley going to come in as a courtesy runner for the catcher Post. So the senior Bryce Keithley getting on base. He scored several runs the other night and did a good job at first base as the first base coach in Coach Kramer's absence. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. So while they do that, we'll take a break. We're in the bottom of the third. We got a 1-out runner at first base. Eagles lead the Red Devils 1-0. All right, Wheeler's going to step in here. Runner at first base, one away. New pitcher for the Red Devils is Ethan Limboom, who started over at second base. His first pitch is going to be in there for a strike. That's Wheeler's second appearance today. 0 for 1, struck out looking in the first. Oh, 1 pitch is in there for a strike. That catches the high part of the zone, it looks like. So 0-2 quickly to Wheeler. Keithley, the runner at first base, pick over there to first. Keithley dives back in safely. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball's going to miss outside. Keithley takes off, and he's going to slide in there safely. Stole second base. Runner moves into scoring position for the Eagles. Count moves to 1-2 for Hudson Wheeler. One-two pitch to Wheeler. There's the pitch. And that curveball is going to stay high. Count moves to 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is in there for a call, third strike. So 2 away here as the shortstop, Xander Stone's going to step in. Stone 0 for 1 on the day. Pick back to second base. Is going to get him. So Keithley picked off at second base over there, and that's going to end the inning. So the Eagles get a base runner but can't do anything with them. As we'll head to the 4th inning. Conway Christian leading the Red Devils 1-0. As we get ready to start the top of the 4th inning, Eagles leading the Red Devils 1-0. Just one hit so far for the Eagles, but Atkins has been held hitless so far by Eli Brandon, who has had himself a great start to the game through 3 innings. He's got 8 strikeouts, hadn't allowed a hit, and just allowed 2 base runners as his first pitch misses low for a ball. One-oh pitch is foul tipped. That'll be a strike, 1-1. Cooper Goodall, the catcher, is the hitter for the Red Devils. Count moves to 2-1 after that. Ball misses low. 2-1 is going to be tapped towards the pitcher. Brandon's going to field it, throw to first base, and that's going to get away. Threw it high, moves into the outfield. Goodall's going to advance to second base, and he will stay there as Elliott's able to get it in. So a slow tapper back to the pitcher, but Brandon throws it away. So the error on the pitcher is going to put a base runner at second base for Atkins. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning. And that's going to bring up the cleanup, Cade Bartlett, who started the game at pitcher. He's now over at first base. First pitch in there for a called strike, 0-1. One pitch at the knees, called strike 2. And Atkins coach going to take time here to talk to his cleanup hitter. Bartlett on the day is 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Brandon's going to step off, take a look back at second base and reset. Steps on the rubber here. Delivers home, swing and a miss. And he had him guessing, and he guessed wrong. Strike 3, swinging. That's the first out of the inning. Brandon's now up to 9 strikeouts through 3 1/3. Fisher McKnight is the batter for the Red Devils. He got hit by pitches last time up to start the 2nd inning. That's going to be a swinging strike. Counts 1-1. Ball gets away from post. Runner's going to advance over to third, throw down, not in time. So the Red Devils now have a runner 90 feet from home. Just one away here in the top of the 4th. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Excuse me, strike 3. So 10 strikeouts now for Brandon. Does a good job. 2 away here in the top of the 4th. That ball is fouled off. This is Ethan Limboom, who is taking over at pitcher for Atkins. Count is 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging strike 2. So 2 away here, runner at third base for Atkins. But Brandon has looked very good so far. He's up 0-2 here from the stretch. Here's the pitch home. And that's going to be a fly ball to right field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Runner advancing to second base. Throw in there is not going to be in time. An RBI double for Limboom. And the Red Devils have tied the game. Good 2-strike hitting there. Took the ball the other way and puts Atkins on the board. Runner still in scoring position now. Isaac Sims, the center fielder for Atkins, is up to bat. Sims 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That first pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1 pitch. Swings and misses. Strike 2. So again, up 0-2. 2 away here. Runner at second base. Here's the pitch. And he gets him looking. Strike 3 to end the inning. Eli Brandon now up to 11 strikeouts on the day. As he's looked really good, but with 2 outs, the Red Devils got an RBI double. And that has tied the game here as we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 1-1 here in Conway Christian. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, it's 1-1. Conway Christian and Atkins tied up. As Xander Stone will lead things off for the Eagles. Stone 0 for 1 on the day. He flew out to center field his first time up. Here's the first pitch. That's going to be low for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch to Stone. Lines it to right field. And that's going to get over his head. Goes to the wall. Stone rounds first, headed to second. He's going to hold up there at second base with a leadoff double. Nice piece of hitting by Xander Stone. And that's going to bring up the third baseman, Ace Kohler. From the stretch, Ace Kohler up to bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Got a runner in scoring position. First pitch is going to miss for a ball. Hitting .556 so far on the season. 2 RBI. He's got a chance for another one right here. With Stone at second base. That pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2 now to Ace Kohler. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses outside, ball 2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th. Eagles looking to respond after Atkins tied the game with 2 outs in the last inning. Kohler's going to step back in. 2-2's the count. Nobody out here for him. Here's the pitch home. Fouls that one off behind the plate. Stays alive. Kohler, just a sophomore, had a great freshman campaign, hit over 500, earned all conference honors. Also a great pitcher for the Eagles. See what he can do here with a runner at second base. 2-2 pitch. He hangs back on it. That one's lined back to the pitcher. He makes the catch. And Stone's going to be doubled off at second base. Tough break there for the Eagles. Went from a runner at second, nobody out, to now there's nobody on, 2 outs. And with 2 outs, that's going to bring in the right fielder, Preston Elliott. Elliott 0 for 1, grounded out to third base his first time up. From the windup, here's the pitch. Hops in there for a ball. Ground ball through the left side, past the third baseman, and Preston Elliott gets on base with a 2-out base hit. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Kyle Kane. 2 away here for the Eagles. First pitch swing for a strike. That pitch is going to hit a fly ball out to center field. Center fielder's going to get under it. And he's going to drop it. Kane's going to stand up at second base. Elliott's going to score. And the Eagles take the lead on the error. So Kyle Kane puts the ball in play. He's going to reach second base. Eagles have the lead here. It's going to bring up Isaiah Brister, the second baseman. Two away here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch home, going to miss high. Ball 1. From the stretch, here's the 1-0 pitch to Brister. Misses high, 2-0. Brister 0 for 1 on the day. Hitting 500, or just under 500 on the season, I guess now. He's got a runner at second base. 2 away here. The bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch in there for a strike. 2-1. Kane, the runner over first base. As Brister's going to settle into the box. Got a 2-1 count. Pitcher's going to step off. Steps back on. Ethan Limboom, the pitcher for Atkins, comes set. Takes a look over at second base. Going to deliver home. Brister's going to pop one to the left side. And the catch is made to end the inning, but the Eagles get a run back and take the lead on a fly ball to left field by Kyle Kane that was dropped. Elliott scored, and the Eagles regain the lead. We're heading to the 5th inning. Conway Christian on top of Atkins, 2-1. Start of the 5th inning, Eagles up 2-1 over the Atkins Red Devils. First pitch from Brandon is in there for a strike. He's fouled off. Eli's looked really good so far through 4 innings. He's allowed 1 run, unearned. He's got 11 strikeouts. He's only allowed 1 hit. And he is quickly ahead 0-2 here to lead off the 5th inning. That pitch gonna just miss inside. Count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Swinging. 1 away here in the top of the 5th inning. That's the 12th strikeout for Eli Brandon. And that's going to bring up Jaden Cresariol, the left fielder. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 pitch in there called strike 2, and quickly ahead is Eli Brandon again. Oh, 2 pitch. Gonna miss. Low and in. Count moves to 1-2. Strike 3. 2 away here for Conway Christian as we head to the top of the order. For the Red Devils, that's Tanner Hegeman. Hegeman 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts here. Ground ball past Brandon. Stone tries to make the play. He can't scoop it up. That's going to be an infield hit for the leadoff man. Tough play there. It was a slow roller that dribbled past Eli on the mound. Stone tried to make the quick glove play, unable to come up with it. And with 2 outs, the Red Devils have a base runner over at first base, which brings up their 2-hole hitter, Jackson Cohensager, who was 0 for 2 with a strikeout on the day. First pitch in there for a called strike. 0-1 pitch going to miss the low and outside. So count moves even to 1-1. Two away. Runner takes off. Ground ball to Kohler at third base. He's going to glove it. Throw to first. Gets him out and ends the inning. So one runner reaches on the infield hit, but Eli Brandon continues to dominate here as he gets through the inning. Does a nice job of settling things down after the Eagles took the lead back. He puts up a 0 on the board. And Conway Christian heads to the bottom of the fifth, up 2-1 over Atkins. We head to the bottom of the fifth inning. Conway Christian leading Atkins 2-1 here at Conway Christian. And as we start the fifth inning, Kendall Willis going to step into bat. Willis is 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI base hit his first time up. First pitch in there, breaking ball, called strike one. Oh, 1 pitch. It's going to miss outside. 1-1. A 1-1 pitch. It's going to miss outside. 2-1 now to Kendall. Kendall's had a great start to the year, hitting over 500 as a freshman DH. As we mentioned earlier, leads the team in runs at 6. That 2-1 pitch is going to be fouled off. And the count's going to move to 2-2. From the windup, here's the 2-2 pitch from Lynn Boom. Goes down and gets it, bloop behind second base to right field, and he's going to make the catch for the first out of the inning. So one retired. That's going to bring up the left fielder, junior Caleb McKinney. Caleb 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out his first time up. Here's the first pitch to McKinney. That's going to miss ball 1. That pitch going to ground through the shortstop, gets past him, and Caleb McKinney's going to reach base. So McKinney gets on first base. on what I'm guessing they're probably going to rule as a base hit. Shortstop could have made a play, just got under his glove. And that's going to bring up the catcher, Reese Post. McKinney at first, gets his lead. And the pitcher will step off. And time called. Catcher's going to go out and talk to the pitcher. Reese, his second time up today, his first time up, he reached base on a walk. So his batting average stays perfect on the season. He's still hitting over 1,000. Got a couple RBI. Got a runner on base for him here. So here's the pitch home. That's going to be fouled back. Pick off over to first base. McKinney dives back in safely. Calls time. Count is 1-1. That pitch is out. Ball 2. Post will step back into the box. Up 2-1 here. The Eagles lead it. Runner at first base, one away here in the 5th. Pitch misses high here for the Eagles. On deck is the leadoff, Hudson Wheeler. McKinney at first base takes his lead. Pitcher comes set. Pitch home. Called strike 2, and the count is full. So 3-2 count here, one away. In the bottom of the 5th. Runner at first base for the Eagles. Here's the pitch home. Swings and fouls it off. So count will stay full for Reese Post as the Eagles try and tack on a few more runs to their lead here. Here's the pitch. Ball's going to stay high. I guess that was ball 3. The scoreboard was wrong over there. So now the count is full. Post will step back in. Here's the pitch. Stays high. Ball 4. And Reese Post draws his second walk of the day. And we'll take time. That looks like there might be a pitching change. And again, same as last time. While they do that, Bryce Keithley will come in to run for Reese Post. We'll see if they're going to make a change or if they're just going to talk strategy a little bit here. The leadoff man, Hudson Wheeler, is up to bat. He's got 2 runners on, 1 away. Not going to be a pitching change. They're going to stick with Lindboom. Just talk strategy a little bit here. McKinney is the runner at second base. Keithley is the runner at first base as he's the courtesy runner for Post, the catcher. And Hudson Wheeler is going to step into bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. But besides that, he's had a great start to the season. Leads the team in RBI so far. And he's got an opportunity here to tack on a few more to that. Here's the first pitch to Wheeler. That's going to miss outside, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Delivers home. That's going to be down in the dirt, below the knees. Ball 2. Oh. 2-0 pitch called a strike. Strike 2 called. So the count's 2-2, 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Xander Stone is on deck for the Eagles. And a half swing by Hudson Wheeler is going to be a strike 3. So now 2 away for Conway Christian. It's going to bring up the shortstop, Xander Stone. Stone doubled his last time up over the right fielder's head. He'll step in, 2 away here, 2 runners on for the junior shortstop. See what he can do here. First pitch to Stone is going to miss. Outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. They're going to pick back to first base trying to get Keithley, but he dives back in safely. Keithley, the runner over at first base. McKinney, the runner at second. As Stone is hitting for the Eagles, he steps back into the box. That one's fly down the right field line, and it's going to get foul into the bullpen over there down the right field line. A long strike makes the count 1-1. Stone's made solid contact each time up. Flew out to center, double over the right fielder's head. A deep foul ball there. The pitcher's going to come set here. 1-1 count. That pitch going to stay high and outside. Count moves to 2-1. Two away here for the Eagles. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike 2. So 2 away here. 2-2 count now after that called strike. Xander Stone. Here's the pitch. Fly ball to center field. He's underneath it, and he's going to make the catch, and that's going to end the inning. So the Eagles able to get a couple runners on, but not able to do anything with it after that. We're going to head to the 6th inning. Eagles lead it over Atkins, 2-1. All right, we start at the top of the 6th inning. Eagles up 2-1 over Atkins. On the mound still for the Eagles, Eli Brannon, who has had a great game so far. 5 innings, just giving up 1 hit, 1 unearned run. He's got 13 strikeouts. That one's grounded to the left side. Kohler picks it up, throws to first base. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here in the top of the 6th. It's going to bring up the number 3 hitter for the Red Devils, Cade Bartlett. First pitch from Brannon. He's going to miss outside. 1-0 pitch, swings, dribbles it down the first base line. Kane picks it up in fair territory, and that is about as easy of an out as you can get. 2 away quickly here in the 6th inning. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Fisher McKnight. He's 0 for 1, got hit by a pitch, struck out. Check swing. He went around strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch is low. Next pitch in there for a strike. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt. That one's fouled back. Pitch in there at the knees. Called strike 3. And Eli Brannon continues his dominant start. A 9-pitch inning for Eli Brannon. 2 strikeouts puts him up to, 1 strikeout, puts him up to 14. Got a ground out to third, ground out to first. Easy doing for the Eagles. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th. Eagles leading the Red Devils 2-1.